let's talk about tour. How was tour? What was the highlights for you guys on tour this last spring/winter?
It was long.
It was
a long tour.
very long.
It was
very
long.
long.
It was good though. Honestly, we're very, very lucky and very blessed to have people like faculty in Dancing with the Stars who allow us to bring our baby and are so understanding and give us the space and love that we need in order for it to work. So, because I can't imagine us having a different environment, like being stuck on a bus for 4 months. They gave us the back room. They gave us a crib in our back room. We were together as a family. We had hotel rooms. Like, it was so amazing of them, but at the same time, like, of course it's difficult. You're living out of your suitcase in a tiny, like, 4x4 room
With a
for
toddler.
4 months.
Yeah.
With a toddler who was just walking and starting to talk and running, and all she has is the bus. So, like, she comes off of the bus and that's her playtime.
Yeah.
And we're just chasing after her, you know?
Are you on the bus with other people?
Yeah.
So how many of you are on this bus in addition to you two and your daughter?
We had 10 people on our bus,
Okay.
but we didn't have too many dancers. Out of
Okay.
dancers, we had Gleb, who was there the entire tour.
Okay.
So he was on our bus. And then Jenna, when Jenna and Joey would come out for
Okay.
a couple of weeks, Jenna was on our bus. Kaylin, our swing,
second.
who
Okay.
stepped in when Riley injured herself, she was on our bus for some time. But most of the dancers are on a different bus. It's like dancers bus, and we were more like a family
Baby bus.
/ crew bus, because we had our tour manager, security, PT. So we had
a good bus.
Yeah.
we had we called it a chill bus.
A
It
chill
was
bus.
a chill
What
bus.
is Gleb like on a bus for 4 months?
Super clean.
So easy.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Super. He's like the
So
cleanest
easy.
person. Always.
He was literally just always on the bus with his headphones, like talking to his family.
Oh,
Just
cute.
like just so chill, so clean.
Okay.
Like what?
Yeah.
So clean. There you
So
go.
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
How did your daughter like being on the road? How was her? I mean, as much as she could
Loves it.
adjust, she adjusted well,
She
living
loved it. She
Loved
was
it.
warming up with all of us. She was watching almost every show, either from the house, or she would like watch from the wings. So it just depends on the night. But she already knew it by heart. Like when you play music from the performance to her, she'll know exactly. She'll tell you who is dancing to that song, which costume. She was helping people like
Wow.
bring the costumes, and she was like part of the whole environment. And I gotta say that we just got very lucky that everybody was so welcoming, you know, and the entire cast became like a bunch of uncles and aunts, you know, and everybody had a very special bond with her. Steven had a special secret handshake with her.
She called him dupe.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so cute.
Don't know where that came from, but
between
he
them.
was
Go like
dupe.
this.
They did this, and Ezra would always exchange his friendship bracelets with her, and Britt was teaching her sign language. You know, so Riley was doing makeup with her. You know, Emma is just always playing with her. So it's like,
So cute.
yeah, it's just this amazing environment that she was surrounded by so much love, and great experience. Even though it was long, it was the longest, I think, tour that Dancing with the Stars had up to this point. We had 88 shows, 69 cities. But again, we were given such good support system, you know, through our tour managers, and the entire cast was just amazing.
I love hearing that she was getting like almost like her own little mini school of different things, like makeup and learning all the dances, whatever. Is she into dance? Does she totally get it? How old is she?
She's gonna be 2 tomorrow.
Oh, 2 tomorrow. Oh my god, happy birthday.
Thank you. She's, you know, growing up as a dancer, it's a very cutthroat industry where there's a lot more downs than there are ups sometimes. So it's kind of hard. And I was like, I don't know if I want my daughter to be a dancer.
Yeah.
Because it can be really hard. And then she goes and she points her toe, and I'm like, well, damn it.
She's already good.
She's already good. Like, if I don't put her in dance, it's going to be a crime.
Yeah.
Like, she needs to
Yeah,
at
like
least experience
those
it.
feet cannot go to waste. Yeah, we're gonna put her in some classes, and then we'll let's see
let her
if she's
decide.
Yeah.
So far, seems like she's into it. Like she was
Right.
again, she wasn't bored. She was watching show every night. You know, like knew who's dancing what and everything. So
During intermission, she would just hop on stage.
Oh, she was like, I'm the entertainment at
Cross
intermission.
the stage, like she
Oh,
thought it was
wow.
her playtime, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and obviously anything, if she did pursue it, you would have the two best teachers to tell her
I wouldn't-
what to do and what not to do. Just not in dancing, just in like life.
Oh, life, yes.
Yes.
Dancing, I would not teach her.
No.
Because I can't imagine my mom teaching me how to dance.
Yeah.
I would be like, no.
the good thing is that we have a lot of great
We have a lot
dancers
of friends.
Yes.
around
Yes,
us
there you go.
who can teach her. Yes.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Do you want more kids? Do you want to expand your
Yeah.
family? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the vibe there?
The vibe is, listen, we'll take what we can get, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you never know. So it's just,
Hopefully 3.
hopefully
I always
3.
said at
Okay.
least 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Let's
maybe
hope
3.
we can have a second. And then
Oh.
if we can have a second, we'll try for a third. If we have a third, we'll try for, no, I'm just kidding. But three is our number.
Okay.
We hope to, we'll take what we can get, but
What about with social media? What is it like? I see her sometimes like in your TikToks and stuff. I assume she has fun making those videos with
Loves
mom and
it.
dad. Yeah.
she loves it. She is such a, she's just such a showgirl. Like, she loves being on stage. She loves being on camera. She does this thing with her hands now and be like, can I take a picture? She's like, where did she learn this
Watching the Dancing with the
stuff?
Stars tour.
Like, crazy. I don't know if Ezra was like doing this all the time, but she was just like doing it all the time. But yeah, she's thriving on camera and just wants to be where we are.
Yeah.
So she's loving it.
Is it hard to figure out like what to share and what not to share when it comes to Instagram and like fans feeling like they know you guys, and then because they watch you both on TV and on social, but then also being like, oh, protect cute little 2-year-old and privacy.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Like, we're always filtering what we want to post, but again, I rather it come from me. So if there's a photo on the internet of my child,
Yeah.
I rather it come from me. You
Totally.
know, than someone showing what my child look. You know how like like people, they just hide their child. and then child turns a certain age or whatever. Getty Images is the one that reveals the
Right,
face.
that's-
Like,
yeah.
I rather it come from me, but also Pasha says it the best way. Like, she's our life. She is our everything. She is always attached to us, like doing her thing naturally, organically. We want to show like our family. She's the biggest part of our family, and for us not to show her would be weird because that wouldn't be authentic to us. We're so proud of her, and we're so
Yeah.
proud to be a family that's what our Instagrams and socials are for. It's to show people what we live every day. And
Yeah, we're just sharing our life, you know,
Yeah.
like organically sharing our daily life, what's happening, you know. And right now, she's part of our life, so it's like not to share is weird. It's like we're not sharing our real life
Yeah.
because we're now full-time parents, you know, and Danny running around trying to do her hair while she's like runs across, you know, like
performing.
from room to room, is what our life is now. So like we're just sharing that. We're not trying to create something that's not organic, you know, and being like, oh well, you're gonna pose and no, like whatever it is, whatever you see is actually our life. We're just taping it and we're just sharing with the world there.
yeah, we've had some like instances where it was uncomfortable, like where recently on tour, I don't remember where it was, but Pasha's mom was on tour with us, and like people would stop her, like actually physically stop
Oh,
her and
gosh.
say, I'm gonna take a photo of Nikita, and she was
Oh.
like,
That's horrifying.
no, and she doesn't speak the language very well, so she was like, no, you
Yeah.
can't. And they
She
would
probably
do
thought
it,
they were trying to like take her.
and they would do it anyway. So like they would
that's
just
not cool.
they wouldn't respect that, and like we love our fans and we have the best fans, but there are some newer fans to the show who maybe are not like familiar with all of us and stuff, and we're
Yeah.
all just like super chill.
Yeah.
And usually like we're always, if somebody asks us for a picture, we're always gonna take like photos and stop and talk to
Yeah.
people because we just love meeting people.
Yeah.
But there's just like there have been instances where they stop her like physically and start taking photos, and she's like,
God.
and I get that she's like in the scene a little bit, but she is also two, and like, you know, I can post photos of her and we can be stopped as a
course.
family. Like if
Yeah.
someone stops us when we're with her, it's different than when someone stops her and she's not with
I mean,
us.
she's with her grandma.
And says
doesn't
no,
speak the
and they
language.
do it anyway.
Oh.
So it was just like a little bit of a shock for us. Or there'd be people who literally physically like hold us and say, "We're taking a photo now." We're like,
People are bold.
Yeah.
it, not a lot, but
Yeah, it's just instances.
Just a few
Yeah, of
times,
course, yeah.
but it's just like those are the times where like, ugh.
Yeah, I get. It also goes to show again how popular the show is now. Like
It's crazy.
It's the reach that is insane, which comes with pros and cons, obviously.
Yeah.
What about for your relationship? Is it ever hard to balance being on the show together, filming content for social, the business you guys do in general? Like, is it hard to do work with play all the time, or do you have a good hand on it?
No, we had it our entire life together, like, because from our competing days when we used to compete, it was the same thing. You know, we lived together, we practiced early in the mornings, then we would go into the studio, we would teach side by side at the same time. You know, we would travel to the competitions on every weekend. So we saw each other 24/7, and it was personal life and business. So, and that hasn't changed. Now it's like we're actually like, it's just like we're so lucky that we can spend our whole life side by side. You know, we're never apart. We're touring together, we on the show together. And yeah, at home we come back like during the season, you know, we come back, we're choreographing together in our living room. So I think we've had, prior to Dancing with the Stars, we've had years of experience of balancing that.
Right.
So therefore we were ready. Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
works.
hard though sometimes. Like you feel like there's guilt because social media right now is also our job. You know, you get brand deals, you get this. So naturally you have to be working a lot, and now a lot of our work comes from social media, so you get guilt. Like I have mom guilt all the time. I'm like, I could be spending this time with Kiki, but I'm on my phone like posting.
Yeah.
You know, so it is hard because you do have guilt.
Yeah.
But and also if you don't post, you're like, well, everyone else is posting, so
You can't win, right?
Yeah, you have
Social
to-
media is a
it's
full-time job
hard.
nowadays.
I
yeah.
believe it. I mean, the way you guys, the following you have and the content and the numbers and stuff must be crazy. But cool also because you're making money getting to do that and being at home with your daughter. But like also,
Gotta work.
you're like, I'm at home but I'm on my phone. So like it goes, I
Yeah.
understand that. Wow. Well, you're not the first Dancing with the Stars couple, and you, I'm sure, won't be the last. Do you have a favorite Dancing with the Stars couple to double date with?
Sasha. He's our couple. He's our throuple.
He's your throuple, Sasha?
He's literally our third wheel.
Yeah.
We take him everywhere. I'm not kidding. Like Sasha is literally our family. We love him, and he is like, we get together all the time. We're either in his house or he's in our house. Like Kiki loves him. It's just Sasha's like our kid. We adopted Sasha, even though he's older than us.
Yeah.
We've adopted Sasha now.
That's fun. That's another dance. We had the mango. Now we can have the throuple
We
dance.
can have
of
the throuple.
The three of you guys.
Yeah. The thing is with us, we're from New York City,
Yeah.
where we base our opinions off of what we see. You know, there's sometimes we're in this industry where you're like, oh, I heard this person is not cool because of this, this, and this. I've never been like that in my life. Like in New York, I feel like it's just like a different vibe where you judge on your experiences with that person. I've had great experiences with every single person on the show. So if they want to do their thing, like,
It's almost its own you guys would never do it, but it could be its own reality show. The pros afterwards,
you
what you
have
guys are really up to.
no idea. If
It
we
would
had a
be-
TV show, I don't.
First of all, I know there would be a huge argument battle between Brandon and actually probably the entire cast about the food, because because right now when we had like little VIP games and everything.
Yeah.
And every time we had some questions about food, Brandon always had his opinion to say something about the food. So it would be definitely
I
a
would
fun
say
little
it's
show.
entertaining for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm
very
sure
entertaining,
it
yeah.
is. Even with like Gleb and Brooks and everything that was going on, it was so funny watching Riley and Ezra every week being like making their own TikToks, like feeding into it, and then it was like us. We were picking up on all. It was like this never-ending cycle of content and like all in good fun, but like it's. I'm sure there's so much obviously we don't know.
Yeah, there's so much craziness that
Yeah.
like. My thing is, if you weren't there, you don't know.
I'm sure that's true.
So that's the main thing, you know. Like you hear a lot of stuff, but if you weren't there, you don't know. Like this is for people like on social media too.
Yeah.
So